Nah. Nah, gents, we're taking this to a whole nother level. We're not talking a millionaire's closet. Yeah, we're talking a billionaire's closet. All right, so let's talk first impressions. When I look at this thumbnail, it's relatively clickable. It's a good-looking guy. He's got that blonde bleached hair. He's showing us the closet, exactly what we're gonna see. It's that billion-dollar broker that stands out right there on the thumbnail. And to be perfectly transparent, I've never watched one of his videos, so I don't know what to expect. I had this recommended to me by one of you guys, and if you've got any suggestions of videos I need to check out, I need to react to, let me know down in the comments.
Who's dropping stuff, Oh, hello.
Okay, so I immediately like the guy. He's there holding his daughter. It's just the association with kids. I mean, why do you think I put pictures of me and my family in there? Because, I mean, seriously though, I want you to connect with me. I want you to see I'm a real human being. I've got a life, and immediately I like this guy.
Welcome to Sunday with Xena.
Xena. I love his daughter's name. Great name.
And Daddy. There you go.
All right, so right off the bat, I can tell that this guy pays attention to his style and his image. His hair immediately stands out. I mean, it's supposed to be first thing in the morning, but it's in place. And when I'm looking at the coloring of his hair, it looks like he gets that professionally colored, a little bit darker right up here on the top, lighter on the sides. His grooming overall is good. I mean, he's a younger guy, but he's got that gray hair thing going, and it really works for him. I think in his industry, real estate, people like a guy that's got a bit more experience, but still has youth and energy. And yeah, I can see why he's successful.
What's up? Yeah, run, 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 run. What's going on? Just got back from the gym, and I play with the baby a little bit, and then I go to work.
I like how he drops that part about going to the gym. As you guys know, all this clothing is great, but you gotta take care of yourself, of your body, going to the gym, your mind, reading books. So immediately, okay, this guy is he's on top of things. He takes care of his body. Sunday morning, he's still spending time, quality time with his family. And look at that, you know, he's got a few bracelets on there. This guy, he understands image and style.
Say hi. Exactly. Hi. Hi. Yes.
She's a cutie.
A closet tour? Sure. Well, she's gonna stand. Ready? 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 She's gonna stand. Oh, that was pretty good. Wait, stand. You can stand. You can stand. Oh no, oh no, Mom, closet tour. It sounds like a great idea.
Turn the baby over to Mom, yes, once they start to cry.
So this is where the magic happens. And by magic, I mean this is where I sleep completely comatose for a handful of hours every night.
So immediately looking at his room, I think luxury hotel room. I don't know, all those pillows, the fact the bed is perfectly made. Obviously they knew this camera team was gonna come. His wife's probably like, hey, this thing needs to look good. You were at the gym, but I'm gonna make sure our bedroom is, you know, all in state. Underwear's not lying all over the place. Yeah, you know what happens in the bedroom.
My side of the bed right here. Right now we are in West Soho, and I was selling this building, and so I bought this one for myself, and then we gut renovated it. This is what we have. Oh God, wait, I gotta do it again. It's hard to do this when
I like how he drops that little bit of power positioning right there. Oh yeah, we bought this building right here in New York, we're renovating it, and yeah, we'll move on to something else. And I sincerely mean that he's doing a great job, because the guy overall, again, is coming off as humble, but well put together.
We built this. Ooh. Now, I have a lot of clothes, but I've got my suits kind of separated into like fancy suits and then like regular suits up and down.
I immediately love when he opens this up, we don't see his wife's clothing, we see his clothing. This guy owns a lot of clothing, and he's proud of that. In fact, the way he breaks it up between fancy suits, regular suits, and more regular suits, I like this.
And then every day I stand here and I'm like, what do I do?
Okay, so as soon as he said that, I know that apparently he hasn't been watching Real Men, Real Style enough. And you know why? Because guys, I talk about the power of the interchangeable wardrobe. The idea of the interchangeable wardrobe is that everything you buy will work with everything else. So if you have 3 pairs of shoes, you've got 3 trousers, you've got 3 shirts and 3 jackets, how many combinations do you have? Well, if you know the interchangeable wardrobe, the way that math works is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, which is 3, 9, 9, 27, 81. 81 outfits, boom, right there. So Ryan, if you're watching, reach out. I can help you build that interchangeable wardrobe. And what about you? How can you start building your interchangeable wardrobe? In this video, guys, right here, I will link to, it'll go into more detail about the interchangeable wardrobe and how you can get started. All right, gents, quick question for you. If you were a betting man, what grooming products would you expect to see in a billion-dollar broker's bathroom? Tom Ford? Lancome? Nah, you know what would be in their bathroom? Vitaman grooming products. Seriously though, gents, as a biased owner of this business, I can tell you that we make the best damn grooming products on the planet, bar none. If you haven't heard the story, I was in New York a few years ago and got my first sample of Vitaman through a mutual friend. I then reached out to the owner. I tried hundreds of products, but this one blew me away. It was not only great ingredients, it just felt great on my skin. When I learned their story about using natural and organic ingredients from the Australian outback, I had to be a part of this. Fast forward a couple months, I'm a full-on partner. Vitaman has a website, and we've been bringing awareness for the last year to you because this company's been around for over 20 years. Yes, perfecting their craft and their services and their products in high-end spas, but most men had never heard of them. That's about to change, gents. Why? Because I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. Guys, free Vitaman. Seriously, down in the description of today's video, I'm going to link over to our sample kit. Yours absolutely free. Use that link, go over to Vitaman and see the Vitaman difference. When you get these products, when you test these products, when you try these products, you're going to see how much better they are than the current products you're using, and you're going to switch over. I just know it's going to happen. So guys, grab them absolutely free down in the description of today's video. It's a special link over to Vitaman where you can grab that sample kit at no cost. And if you're an existing customer, if you want to just grab full-size products, down in the description, I've got another link which will take you over to Vitaman to make sure you get the best deal on the web.
Real quick, why do you wear suits?
Awesome. I like this segue. They're asking the question, why in modern times should a man wear a suit? You guys know the answer, but let's see what they say.
I sell a service to people, and to the clients that I meet every single day, I could show up like this, or I could show respect for them. And respect for them is wearing a nice suit and tie. And twofold, for me, a big thing kind of in this business because I work all the time. Like I wake up super early.
So first up, let's talk about that point. You're in a service industry. You want to show respect to the people that you serve. I love that. People, they appreciate it. They notice when somebody looks good. Again, his image, his presentation right here for this video, very casual, fun. This is how I like to see a dad dressed on a Sunday morning spending time with their kids. Here's the thing though, if you're selling a multi-million-dollar building, if you're selling a $50,000 car, if you're simply trying to convince somebody to help support your nonprofit and donate $20. Guys, when you dress appropriately, you instill trust, and that's what he's doing right there. So this guy gets it.
I need to have motivation, right? And putting on that suit and tie every morning is like putting on my costume. Like I'm putting on my like warrior outfit. Like I'm going to battle. If I just went to battle in my regular clothes, then I'm just regular Ryan. And I don't know, if that doesn't make sense for you, then you. So
I don't know about that last part. Maybe he's showing off he's in New York. Point being though, this guy gets it. The clothing you put on, this affects your psychology. So if you're working from home and if you're finding, hey, I'm not being very productive, how about you just wake up, shower, and get dressed like you're going to go somewhere and then sit right there at home at your table and start to work. Yes, you're maybe wearing a tie. Yes, you're maybe throwing on that sports jacket. And the point may be simply you want to feel better because the effect is real. This guy gets it, and I hope you do too.
I change out my wardrobe of suits twice a year. If you look at everything I've ever done, most of the things that I wear are blue suit, pink tie. And so I've got a lot of blue suits, different colors for different things, green, red. You know, wear these kind of all the time.
All right, so notice quick that he said he wears the same thing, a similar thing again and again. Blue is his go-to color. I bet he just changes up the tie occasionally, probably keeps light colored shirts. Here's the thing, dressing sharp isn't that difficult when you develop a uniform. And a uniform is not a bad thing. It's simply you've thought through the image that you want to send to the world, and then you buy a lot of clothing that continuously sends that image. That's all a uniform does. Oh, and it frees up a lot of bandwidth. You don't have to think that much in the morning when you've got default clothing you can grab, and again, it sends the message you want to send.
So Ryan,
yeah,
what's your favorite suit?
My favorite suit? Honestly, I'd have to say this one. This is one of my newer suits. It's just a classic black pinstripe. This with a crisp white shirt and like a blue or red tie is like it's a baller outfit. Every time I wear this suit, people are like, oh, you came to do business.
Remember what I said about the New York Yankees? Pinstripes mean business? Yeah, exactly. It's right there. He says this, and most people have never even thought about this in New York City, but he lives in New York City, and this is the city of business. If you're over in, LA, then you're in the city of entertainment. If you're in DC, you're in the city of power. If you're in Chicago, you're in the Windy City. If you're in Detroit, you're in the Motor City. Point being is every place has its uniform, has its image for the professions that work there. And this guy understands. In New York, you wear a pinstripe suit, you look like a banker. You look like a guy making deals happen, a guy that understands that money is what makes New York move.
So Ryan, which one is your most expensive suit?
It's probably this one. Wore this to one of the premiere parties. This is a Givenchy suit. It's very sparkly and very shiny, but it's cool because it's not like bedazzled. There's no like jewels or zippers anywhere. It's like super simple, just a little bit of shine, a little bit of sparkle, just like me. A lot of suits. This is a velvet tux jacket, blue velvet.
So a comment on his most expensive suit there. It looks like that was a bit of an extravagance. He grabbed a fashion suit. I don't know exactly what the price was. If you can guess it, let me know down in the comments. For this guy that wears a suit almost every day probably, that's perfectly fine, especially if you're making good money, what it seems like he is. It sounds like that he has a story with it. He enjoyed it. And in my opinion, when you wear something and it makes you feel like $1 million, no problem spending a bit more money. But again, I would hope that he would find a few more occasions. I did like the fact that there was nothing really extravagant about it. It wasn't that fashion forward. So it is something he could probably wear once a year, twice a year, and no one is going to even notice that he's wearing that fancy suit. Meaning that no one's going to notice he's wearing it again.
I got a lot of velvet. I got blue velvet. I got the black velvet.
Blue velvet.
And with suit pants in it. So I do a lot of, events and a lot of parties, a lot of black tie parties.
All right, so this guy's taking it to a whole nother level. He's got more velvet suits than pretty much anyone I know. Point being is he has occasions to wear this. That's what I like. This isn't like a costume that he's throwing out. These are work pieces that he understands. I got to look good. I got to draw attention to myself. People looking at me and saying, this man he's important. I don't know who he is, but I want to get to know him. Yeah, he understands the power. I keep saying this, but this guy gets it. Now, guys, if you're watching this video and you're saying, thank goodness that he didn't react to another attractive woman. I mean, what a simp. If that's you, go ahead and do me a favor and smash that like button. I appreciate all interactions. And yes, I do read your comments. I'm called a lot of strange things down in the comments. It just happens.
If you remember, I got married. This is my wedding tux. Super light. We got married in Corfu. Hi, baby. Oh. It says getting married. I was also getting married on TV. We had a spin-off show called Ryan's Wedding on Bravo. And Corfu is super hot on July 7th. So this is a super light, cool, like blue and black tuxedo. And I took a pirate ship to the wedding.
Absolutely love how he brings in that story about his wedding suit. It's like he saw the thing and immediately brought back all the memories. He sees his wife, he sees his daughter on the other side of the room, and it just makes him smile. And you got to love this about certain pieces of clothing. Now, some of you guys may be wondering, okay, for your wedding, should you buy a suit that maybe you're only going to wear once? Again, it depends on your financial situation. I personally recommend just going with a classic suit or a classic black tie if that's going to be your thing. That way you could wear it again and again, but to each his own. And obviously he's got memories with this, so cool. This guy's having fun with his wardrobe.
Tom Ford jacket, probably the single most expensive jacket I own. This is the tux jacket that I wore to my big 10-7-1 annual party last year. We do a big $1 million listing party every year, and last year was also celebrating the 10th year in the business for me, the 7th season $1 million listing, and my first book. I don't know when I'll ever wear it again, but it looks nice up here as a pop of green.
All right, so that green jacket, good looking jacket, but definitely something that's fashion forward and not interchangeable. And anytime you buy a piece like that, you got to be thinking, am I going to get any wear out of this? I have a couple jackets that I've had specially made, and to be honest, I look at them and I'm like, I don't really know if that was the best use of money. I kind of, in my mind, kind of justify, it's like for research purposes. But I remember I had one made in a burnt orange color. Thought I was going to wear it when I was going back to Texas to give a presentation. And it turned out that I didn't wear it. I put it on and I was like, I just felt it was too loud, wore something else. And so it never publicly saw the light of day. Let me know down in the comments if you want me to wear it in a video someday. Point being is jackets like that, if you wear them and you get use out of them, that's fine. But it sounds like, again, for the vast majority of people, it's not going to be worth it.
This is where I put all my other stuff. This is another insane thing. This is another $1 million listing party, and we did a bunch of photo shoots in this. This one is made by Dolce & Gabbana, and it's got a bunch of owls on it, if you could see. I mean, you know, whatever.
All right, Ryan, so that Dolce & Gabbana owl jacket, yeah, we all make mistakes. It's okay.
What's your crazy story behind an outfit?
My craziest story behind an outfit? I mean, probably, honestly, this jacket that I still have, this is what I wore to propose to Amelia in Times Square. So, you know, I surprised Amelia by shutting down Times Square. And so everything had to be set up. So the night before, I had a camera crew put a bunch of GoPros in the Escalade and turn them on first thing in the morning at like 4 a.m. so she wouldn't know. I knew I was gonna wear this. We ripped a little hole, you can kind of see it right there. See a little stitch missing? We ripped a little hole, taped a mic right there, dropped it down, and hooked it into this pocket so that I had the mic going, and all I had to do was turn it on first thing in the morning. And then I put this outfit on, and then I drove into Times Square, pulled over. She got mad at me because she thought I just wanted her to get me coffee, and I was like, no. And then she looked up and saw Times Square was completely emptied out. There was police everywhere for 4 blocks, fire department everywhere. There was a full-on orchestra. The NASDAQ sign was lit up that said Sagapo Puffermunkin, which is I love you, Puffermunkin. And there was a full-on camera crew staring at her. And I was the third person to ever shut down Times Square in its entirety, ever. In this jacket. What else do I have in here?
That was an awesome story. I mean, this guy is a romantic. I'm almost crying. You know, I guess I get all emotional nowadays, but you know, nothing wrong, guys, with being emotional. I simply think love is one of the most endearing, and it's what makes us human, and in many ways makes life worth living. You notice how that jacket, though, brought back the story from that tear in it where the microphone was set, and this guy's been fortunate enough to be able to do things like this. And, you know, for the average guy, you're not going to propose to your, you know, your future wife like that, or you're not going to have a lot of moments like that. But you will have some moments in your life that's why the clothing to me is so important. It sets the ambiance. It sets the mood. At the end of the day, guys, I don't care about image and style. I care about you becoming a better man, a better person, because the world needs more guys like this. And again, I'd never watched this guy's videos before. I don't know who he is, and I'm now a fan. Unless he messes it up. We'll see what he can do in the next few minutes.
I also like putting my name. Also, you know, I put my name on a lot of things. So I've got tons of t-shirts that say Serhant.
All right, so that's what I need. A whole bunch of shirts that say Centeno, right? Oh, hey, you got your brand thing going. Cool.
The publisher made us a bunch of t-shirts that are cool. It's a children's book about IVF because we got Xena through IVF. So every night before I go to bed, I take a pair of workout shorts, my headband, you know, because you got to have a headband when you're lifting weights. I don't know how you lift weights without one. And so I have all my workout clothes down here.
So what I love is the practicality of this closet as well. You'll notice that he's just got those shirts stacked like 10 high, and you know, they kind of fall over. Point being is you can, and he's in New York City. This isn't a huge closet, but he's been able to make something very functional where he's able to find things. Yeah.
But we dressed up with the baby like as a bear, I think. We were bunny rabbits. I was Superman and she was a bumblebee and a bunch of other things. Because it's funny, she's a baby. She can't say no. So I can just do whatever I want, you know, put her in these outfits. Yeah. So this is also done by Polyform in the entryway. So my half of the closet is over here. Amelia's half is over there. So I got my hats up here. I wear my Nantucket black hat most of the time. These are my Noble tennis shoes. I wear these. These are my workout sneakers, lifting sneakers. I mean, they're the runners, but they're good for everything. These are my Adidas Sprinkle sneakers. Sneaker freaks who are watching this are gonna be pissed off that I don't like cover these up, but whatever, they're sneakers. Not too cold now to wear my loafers, but I love wearing kind of these suede loafers, either the tan or the black, with suits in the summers when it's hot, because socks are annoying. I don't really like wearing socks, as you can tell right now. Like, I'm not wearing socks, and if you don't like that I don't wear socks, I don't know what to say to you. I think you're weird. I think my ankles get warm. What's wrong with you? My favorite jacket at the moment is probably just my Burberry top coat that I've had for a long time.
And if you're not familiar, Burberry, classic English brand, and these guys, the trench jacket is one of the classic pieces that really put them on the map, but they make a wide range of different jackets. High quality, but relatively affordable for the quality you get. Again, these are pieces that when you buy a jacket from them, it's something that is going to last you the rest of your life. So good brand and nice jacket.
It's super simple, super sleek, but has a little bit of a velvet collar. Keeps me warm, and I like that it's got this super kind of clean belt in the back. Little flap, it's like just very, very sexy and classy to wear with a suit. In New York, you gotta be efficient with your space. And I don't wear all these jackets all the time, so I put them on top of others. I have 3 leather jackets. This one is like my racer Zina. I like buying a lot of stuff and then I never wear them, and I always wear, I don't know, the same thing I've always wear. This is a Valentino camo jacket that I never wear. I think that's it. You guys are done. I gotta go to work. Thank you so much for coming. That is my closet. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching the vlog.
All right, Jen, so if you can't tell, I really enjoyed that video. Really like what this guy has to say. I'm gonna go check out some of his other videos. But what to watch next? How about my reaction to Courtney Ryan and her reaction to, simply what men should not wear. She does a pretty good job in this video, but I do go through and add my input and a few corrections here or there. But if you wanna go check it out, guys, I will link to it right here. Or click on that or just go down in the description of the video. There will be a link for you, so go make it happen. I had a lot of fun with this one. Go check it out.